Okay, I think we're up and rolling. I think we are up. Here we go. Let's hop into the Oppo Inno Day. I'm just going to share this on social that we're live. Let's give this a little refresh. Little background music playing. There we go. I'm going to just share this on social here that we're live and up and rolling. If any of you guys are awake, come join the Oppo Inno Day 2021. We are on stream. It's early. Come join us. What up, peeps? What up? We're just hopping on stream here. We're live for Inno Day. Some people are joining the chat. I'm just going to share this to social here. Give me 1 sec, guys. If you're awake, because I know it's early. It's 3 a.m. here in Toronto. And yeah, just depending where you guys are at. Come join the stream. Posting this on Insta. Let me add the link. That is awake. And that's posted. So what's up, guys? What is up? It is not noon. It is because of this massive light. So yeah, let's hop into the stream right now. I'm going to expand this. And we'll just quickly lower this. So Oppo Inno Day is all about the new innovations that Oppo is coming out with. Let's tune in.
大家好，我是 Tony， 欢迎大家来到第3届 OPPO Inno Day。
Welcome to Oppo Inno Day
今年我们采用
2021。
了全新的方式，跟大家在这个虚拟的世界里面跨越时空相聚。Inno Day 的形式的改变，它背后是这2年人们在生活、出行、工作等方方面面变得与过去不同。
I'm gonna open up,
而科技在当中发挥越来越关键的作用。通信技术令远程办公更加便利，数字科技也在疫情的防控中充当着至关重要的角色。科技创新，尤其硬核科技的地位再度提升。
As I mentioned, we are kind of checking out all the new tech that Oppo is releasing.
成了全人类
They've also got
最
a
大的共识。
flagship new smartphone device launching
我们提出
tomorrow.
了 OPPO 的使
But
命
let's
是
tune in
科技
today.
为
And if
人
in case you
善
were
天下。
wondering, you
一
can
年
also
过去，
go to their
我们
Inno
做得如
world.
何？
Let me just
接下
minimize
来
this
的一
quickly.
年 ，OPPO 该怎么样
And you can
践行
join
我们的
in
使
their
命呢？
avatar. You can
首
like
先
create your
跟
own
大家
avatar
分
to
享
join
一点
this
进
like
展。
almost
在
metaverse-like
技术
world. So
探索上，
I'll
经
get
过
my guy
3
with
年
a
的研
little
发，
pair of shades.
今天我们
Maybe
带
even
来
a
了
little
第一颗
hat.
革新用户拍摄体验的影像
Maybe even a
专
mask,
用
because
的
you know we still have to
NPU
all wear masks.
马里亚拉 X。
Anyways, so
马里亚
here
拉
I
海
am
沟
in the
是
live
地
stream.
球
So
目前已知
what up?
最深的海沟，代表着 OPPO 进入了研
Expand
发的
this.
深水区。
What are you guys up to?
科技创新
10 p.m. in
和
Hawaii.
人文
I
的
was
需求
actually in
共
Hawaii
同驱动了
maybe a week
万
and a
物
half
互动
ago.
时代的演
So
进。
what's up from Hawaii? I
除了
missed
在
that
前
place. I
沿
miss how warm
技
it
术上
was.
的不断的探索和投入，OPPO 同样
I'm
以
also gonna say
极
hi
大
in
的
the
热
chat
忱
here.
关注着
Hi, hi.
人文和社会领域，并聚焦环境保护、青年赋能、数字普惠和健康4大赛道。今年年初
What's up?
，OPPO 再度捐助听障儿童，帮助他们更换
Well, I'm watching
人工
2
耳蜗
counts.
体外机，
Oh,
还累计
2
捐助
counts, so I
1亿
get
人
an
民
extra
币
view.，
用于帮助
That's
受
not bad.
极端天气影响的人们。OPPO 全球青年创想计划。
All right, so
今
let's
年
tune
已
in
经
and
是
see what
第
the
3
actual
年，
tech is. I want you
大家
guys
可
to
以在
guess in
这
the
个
chat,
Inno
you know,
World
what's
中
going to be announced
欣赏
today.
年
You
轻
know,
人们
Oppo is a huge
带来的
smartphone
关于
company
艺
and
术
not just
和科技
smartphones. They
融合
build
的
a
思
lot
考。
of other tech as well.
从用户的需求出发，未来 OPPO 会围绕
start
着
guessing.
学习、生产、文娱和健康4个智慧生活主题，不断的寻求突破，不断的践行科技为人、以善天下的使命。时代飞速的发展，也充满了挑战。科技为人、以善天下的使
Agile
命
actions.
不
Yep.
仅 从行动上
when
对我
facing
们提
technology
出了更高
shifts.
的要
Yep,
求。
yep.
同时也需要我们在品牌
It's a
上
good break from
进行
work.
革新
Kevin,
和转变
thanks。for joining us, buddy.
为此，我们启动了
Oh,
品牌
someone's
换
from
新的计划，
Ontario. It's
为了
early,
进一步为 OPPO 明确未来的价值观，
but glad you're
技
joining
术
us.
研发之路充满
I
挑
need an
战，
interpreter.
核心技术的突破
I
更
guess
是九死一
so.
生。
I guess.
我们希望
let me minimize this
扎扎实
actually,
实的坚定前行，
because
但我们不想用技术
yeah, I guess
制造隔
you
阂，
can't actually see
更不
what's
想
going
让
on.
技术成为竞
Because
争
I've
的
got
手
this
段
little banner
和
here
武
at
器
the。bottom.
要让技术是它该有的样子，让每一个用户能够从我们的技术和产品中获益。所以，我们选择了微笑前行。这是 OPPO
We
全
do
新
need
的
an
品牌主张，
interpreter. They should
也
have
是
like
OPPO
subtitles
人的
like
精神
across
和
like
态
the
度。
top, I feel too.
它源于 OPPO 本分的核心价值观，
So
那就
here,
是
I
隔
can
绝
see
外
this
力，
on
保持
chapter.
平常
I'll
心，
make
做
this
正
a
确
bit
的事。
more up.
也是源
So
于
hopefully
我们的产品
now
从第一
you
款
guys can see
笑
what's
脸手
going
机
on.
开始，微笑便是我们的产品符号。它是 OPPO 通过产品
Okay,
向世
their
界展
first
现科技为人的善
smiley
意。
face smartphone back in
仅仅有
2008.
新的品牌主张还不够，我们在前进的路上
Essentially, they're
还需
just
要拥
saying
有
that
更大的
how
凝聚力。
far Oppo has
今
come
年
in the
我
past
们也
little
进行
bit.
了组织的融合，
We know it's
一
we know
加
it's been a
回
journey.
归 OPPO， 成为了 OPPO 的子
And
品。
for those of you that don't
当然
know,
，Peter
Oppo now
刘作
brought
虎
back
也
OnePlus
回归
to
了
their
OPPO
family.
的
So
大家
OnePlus, used to be their
担任
own
OPPO 的首席产品官。
smartphone company. Now it's
Peter
underneath
是
the
一个
Oppo
超
umbrella.
级
Of
产品经理，
course,
明天
still
他将会在这里
you
给
know,
大家带来我
continuing
们
to have their own
极具
brand
突
name.
破性的一款产品 Find
Oh,
N，
there's
OPPO
the
的首
Find
款
N.
折叠屏手
So
机。
stay tuned on the
敬请
15th.
期
They
待。
just gave us a little sneak peek of that
在
phone.
技术
So
上
it's
，OPPO
the
将
Find
继
N,
续
which is
深
this
化
folding
3
phone.
加 N
For
加
those of
X
you
的
that
科技
are
卫星
on
战略。
chat, you know that
OPPO 的
that's
战
kind of a
略
little
一切以
first.
用户体验为中心，通
For
过连
those of
接
you that
加服务，
also don't know,
持续
this
构筑
is my
技术底
birthday.
座，
I am actually
走向
live streaming
趋势
on my
如
birthday.
全域
So
智能
show
的
me some
万
love
物
in the chat. That
大家也会在本次的 Inno Day 上看到
it's
我
my
们
V
的
day.
技术成果。
I'm a year older
接
today.
下来欢迎徐
And
丽
working
为我们带来
at 3 in the
OPPO
morning.
最新一代的 AR 眼镜。
Am I quite quiet?
Hello
I can
everyone,
turn this up
and
a little bit.
welcome. I'm really excited to have you all with us today. At Oppo,
Let me turn up my
we've been exploring
microphone
the
volume.
immense possibilities
Let me know if that's a bit better.
of extended reality technology for quite a while.
Okay, so this guy's talking English,
during
so
the
that's
last
good.
2 Inno
So I'm
Day
going to
events,
expand this.
We have showcased some of the groundbreaking progress with our AR glass prototypes.
Hey,
We've gained a vast
happy
amount
birthday,
of
guys. Thank
experience
you.
in
Thank you.
optics and spatial computing technology.
December 14th, remember that.
needed
A lot of
to
people
make
don't know. I
extended
don't share
reality
that on social.
possible.
But you
We've
guys
also
know. That's
worked
my B-Day.
closely with developers, hosting events
Only
where
getting
we've
wiser. I
learned
don't know
more
about that.
what both consumers and the industry want. Throughout this journey, we've constantly asked ourselves one question. Right now,
Cowabunga.
in 2021, how can we make extended reality accessible to
Okay,
more
so
people?
obviously the first thing
How
that they're
can we
announcing
create a product
is, how
is
can
able
they
to serve
make
people in
extended
a way
reality more accessible?
both
We know that,
practical
the metaverse is
affordable.
coming, virtual
With
reality
these
is
goals in
pretty much
mind,
everywhere.
We needed
So
to
let's
create
see
a
what they've
device
got.
with a new form factor.
You think they've got new goggles?
This is AR.
Okay, assisted reality.
A new tool for a new world.
Who's joining the metaverse?
One that is more portable and more practical for everyday life, providing people with
Looks
access
like Iron Man's glasses.
to information in a way
Hey.
that is not
Honestly,
only fast,
my birthday
but
plans,
also convenient.
we're going to get to the stream in a second.
and enabling people to make use of
I've got a
it
soccer game tonight,
in a
football
way that
game.
assists their
I
understanding.
am going out for dinner
of the
with
world
the
around them.
fiance, and I'm
And
going to
this
spend a
is
lot of time in
Oppo
bed with
Air
Link
Glass.
after this stream.
Let's take a look.
Here it is, AR Glass. Okay, so a pair of smart AR glasses. All right, so they've got the little display there. Okay, so they don't look too thick. They've got that very, I'm going to say, Google-esque kind of look. It's just got the one piece of glass, or the one eyepiece. And there's our boy
Impressive,
wearing it.
Right? As a device designed to be worn on a user's
Interesting.
face, we knew from the very start that weight,
So
size,
one
and appearance
eye
would be
has the
crucial
glass. That's where
to
the
getting
actual
the
screen
design
comes
of
up. And the other
Oppo
one
Air
is,
Glass
I guess,
right.
kind of blank.
The design of the main body takes
Interesting.
inspiration from a feather, light, nimble, and curved.
Okay.
With the
Inspiration
touch
from
bar so
nature.
slim,
That's
it
not
looks
new.
like the shaft of a feather.
Shaft
The
of a
eyeglass
feather.
lens breaks away from the traditional round.
It is a bit thick.
Rounded
Obviously, that's where all the
designs
tech is built in, right? Into
with
that
its
frame.
shape that
Because the
looks
other
like a
side doesn't
spider
have
ring.
anything. The other side just
And
looks
you
like
can
a pair of
appreciate
glasses.
how light this lens is just from its appearance. To create these free-flowing curves, we've used an integrated CNC process to manufacture the frame, resulting in just approximately 30 grams in
so
total
30
weight
grams in total
for
weight.
Oppo Ar Glass.
So that's
Small
the Oppo
and
Air
beautiful,
Glass.
light and nimble, Oppo Air Glass is everything you would expect from a wearable device and more.
I mean,
aside from the design, the quality
I think
of
a lot
the
of people,
display is
that does
essential
look a little thick on the
to
side,
providing
on
a
his face.
comfortable and practical user experience.
You know, it's so tough because, you know,
And
you want to
essential
have
to
like the best
delivering
battery
this
life,
high
the best
display
like
quality
tech. You have to remember,
is the
where
image
are you going to
projector.
keep that? So, because the other
To
side
keep
looks
Oppo
like a
Air
normal
Glass
pair of
as
glasses.
light and portable as possible, we designed all the core components for the projector from the ground up.
I
The
mean,
result
what do you guys think?
is one of the smallest projectors ever made, the Spark micro projector.
So it won't fall
The
off your
entire
ear because the
projector
other
module
side is just like a regular
0.5
pair of like glasses.
cubic centimeters in volume, making it about the size of a single coffee bean.
Okay, so
This
projector
is only
size of a
possible
coffee bean.
thanks
I
to
could
an
use a cup of
integrated
coffee right now. It's
CNC
so
metal
early.
design and a 5-lens projection system, which provide improved heat dissipation and stability while keeping everything confined to a tiny space. Driving the Spark micro projector is the world's most advanced micro LED.
Okay, there's the micro
An
LED.
LED array so powerful, the combined output of its 4
Okay,
micropixels
I mean,
can achieve
yeah,
a
micro
brightness
LED.
of up to 3 million nits. The display of Oppo Air Glass uses a bespoke diffractive optical waveguide
Now we can
to significantly
cheeks
improve
with
peak
video
brightness
glasses. That's funny.
and uniformity.
I mean, so you have to remember, this is
The
Gen 1 of
optical
a
waveguide
product.
provides a 256-level grayscale
Every
display
new, you
with
know,
a
piece of
maximum
AR
average
tech will look a bit funky.
brightness
We're
of
just not used to this kind of stuff.
1,400
So
nits,
1400 nits,
ensuring
that's
its
pretty good.
content is always visible. We have
1400
also
nits,
used
that's right.
2 layers of sapphire glass to blanket the display area, providing improved transparency and durability.
So, you know, a lot of people knocked
All
Google
of the
Glass
components
when, you
powering
know, that came
Oppo
out.
Air
And it kind
Glass
of flopped
are
because
housed
Google Glass
in
is,
the
what,
compact
a couple
temple
years old
section
now. We never
of the
kind of
frame.
heard from it
They
again.
say that the best things
You know,
come
obviously
in
now
small
that
packages.
AR
And to squeeze all
VR
of this
is, you know,
power into
is
such
like
a
the
small
future.
space,
I'm
our
not
engineers
surprised to see, you know, brands roll
meticulously
out
designed
stuff like
the
this.
internal structure.
I'm really not
Housed
surprised.
in
But
this section of the frame
you'd look
is not
interesting.
only the projector,
You would definitely get
but
a lot of
also
looks on the
Snapdragon
subway or
Wear
out in public.
4100 platform,
Okay, so it's
touch
rocking
bar,
the Snapdragon Wear
battery,
4100.
Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, speaker, dual
Wi-Fi,
microphones, and
Bluetooth
more.
speakers, dual mics.
Our
Okay.
goal with Oppo Air Glass is to help you access information more effectively, connect seamlessly with your phone
Of
or your
course,
smartwatch.
we're going to connect with all our
Through
devices.
the control app on your smartphone or smartwatch, you can adjust display brightness and sound volume, or
Yep,
completely
it's got that
turn off
Snapdragon Wear
notifications
processor.
if needed.
Yeah,
This
I mean,
is also where you can launch and close apps. Once launched,
it looks interesting.
information from the apps will be
I would make
displayed
like, you know, the
on
little
lens
glass design a bit
for you
more
to view.
modern. It's kind of weird to have that
Wearing
really
your
thin
Oppo
piece of
Air
like
Glass.
glass.
When you receive
I'm not
a
the designer.
notification, just tap the touch bar to view it
Okay.
in full.
So you can see right there,
For-
if you get a
for
notification,
two-hand-free
just tap
interaction,
the touch bar and
just
then you'll
nod
see
your
the
head down.
notification.
To open the notification,
They've got gesture control
and
there.
once you are done, you can shake your head to close it.
Ah, okay.
You can
so it's like,
also
yes,
check
I
things
want to
like
see a
the weather.
notification.
Other
and
daily essentials
get
like
this
the
notification
calendar
out of here.
are never far from sight either. And to switch between different apps, all I need to do is swiping along the touch bar
Okay,
located
that's pretty
on the side
explanatory.
of the
Swipe
Oppo
along.
Air Glass.
Okay.
With the teleprompter app,
I thought
I
they'd
can
be like,
simply
swipe
upload
to
the
next.
speech,
It's like, let me
select
just
the
rotate
size,
my head here.
the positioning, and the control of the text.
That made
and
me
I'm
really
ready to
dizzy.
go. To move on to the next block of text, I just tap the touch bar. And we are also testing hand gesture tracking with Oppo Watch, so
Okay.
you can interact intuitively.
So
This next feature is one I'm
notifications,
really
to keep going through. It's just, tapping through, and that will go to the next
can
notification.
start communicating as they would in their own language. The voice is converted to text, which is then translated and displayed in your preferred language.
A lot of you,
Currently,
will look stupid.
It supports translation
I'm sure
between
when
Chinese and English.
the first smartphone came out, people were like, "What the
Chinese
hell is that?
Japanese,
Giant thing that you're holding that can make phone
Soon
calls?"
to follow.
Yeah, new tech looks a bit strange to us,
we all use on a daily
but
basis. And
this will be the norm one day. I can only foresee that our smartphones will be
easier.
built into these little devices.
Simply launch the navigation
Might look
app
funky now,
and
but
begin the
mark my words.
If I want to find my way to China,
we will have smartphones either built into some sort of smart AR glass or
walk or cycle
brains.
to China Resources Tower.
For sure.
And the navigation will stop. With Oppo Air Glass, all the information.
Tyler, can't wait to see folks walking down the street wildly shaking their heads to get rid of notifications. It's like, imagine, I get quite a few on my phone with Insta, YouTube. You're just shaking your head the entire time. Too many notifications.
And this is Oppo Air Glass.
So there it is. Oppo Ar Glass. There it is. So you can see the device. It goes onto an existing pair of glasses. So you can almost clip it on. And there you can see the little heads-up display screen. I mean, these demos make it look real funky. This is Black Mirror next level shit kind of stuff, All right, where's our boy? He's cycling right here, turn left. I mean,
now that you've seen how Oppo Air Glass is set to revolutionize assisted reality for all, let me quickly go over just some of the innovations that are behind this exceptional device. Oppo Air Glass
what's
is
new
built
in this?
around a pioneering monocular waveguide design.
Waveguide design. Okay, so this looks like two different colorways here, black and white. You can see all the specs right here. 30 grams. So 30 grams, it's fairly light. Even though that bar looks a bit thick, it's still pretty light.
Thanks to the lightweight components and its integrated CNC manufactured design, Oppo Air Glass.
You know what? Do I like it? Will I ever rock something like this?
And it's sleek.
Just being in the tech space.
Is
trying it out, you got to.
In two stunning color finishes.
Will I look pretty strange? Probably. Yeah. But that's the beauty about new tech or being in the space. You get to use it
seamless
first.
Connectivity with Oppo smartphones and Oppo Watch, as well as 4 ways to control through touch.
No, so this doesn't go onto your actual glasses. It comes with the frame itself, and it looked like from that demo you can attach the AR glass kind of on top of it. So it's maybe magnetic, and it kind of clips into place. Here it is.
Designs.
2 different frame designs.
A full frame in black and a half frame design in silver, each of which is available in 2 sizes.
So you can get a full frame of glasses or just the wire frame.
Ensure that Oppo Air Glass can be worn
and then you kind of slap the AR glass on top. I think that's magnetic from what I saw. Some sort of tech to snap it into place.
Oppo Air Glass is the future of extended reality.
AR Glass.
And we believe that it will become the third screen in our lives after the smartphone and the smartwatch.
Okay.
This future is just around the corner.
So he's saying third screen in your life.
I'm excited to
announce the call now. In
Oppo
5-10 years,
is scheduled to launch
something
in
like that
China
will become the main
in the
screen.
first quarter of 2022.
So China, Q1
we are
2022.
excited to see how people from all walks of life interact
folks from China.
and engage with the world through their Oppo Air Glass. We will be creating a community
I'm sure that will get extended to the rest of the world at
and
some
share
point.
their experiences with the glasses. Exploring the full potential of extended reality means
so right now it's at only
creating
China.
A product that opens
I don't know.
new doors
Hopefully
for
they
its
release
users,
it to the rest of the world.
but also
I'm
one
sure they'll send me a pair.
that
I can just be
brings
rocking
new
it here.
possibilities
Limited
to
one of
developers.
one here in Toronto.
Finally, after years of hard work, we have created a practical
like I
and
said,
user-friendly smart glass.
I think they look different.
But we also
I'm
know
not
that
going to knock
there
design
is a much
because
longer journey
it's
ahead
tough to design a
to
piece of
unlock
AR
the
tech.
real potential
A pair of glasses. Like, where else does that tech live? Especially if you have the frame on one side that is just a regular pair of glasses.
Oppo Smart Glass SDK will be made
where else are you
available
going to stick
to
that
developers.
Tech? It has to fit into some bar, and we're not at that point yet where you can have like little microscopic projectors or batteries. You have to have some sort of frame.
Of extended reality.
I will agree, though, it is a bit on the tick side.
We look forward to working with developers and industry partners as we build an entire ecosystem around the extended reality.
CES.
And the future
around the corner. 2 weeks I'm going to be at CES. I'm sure this
Thank
device
you.
will actually be at CES. So maybe I could get a little hands-on. So there's Oppo Air Glass. First announcement from Oppo Inno Day. Funky background.
Hello everyone.
I need that.
I'm really excited to be here today to give you the first look
Senior
at
Director.
one of our newest, most cutting-edge technologies. At Oppo, we have been making the photo and the video experience.
Did I buy it? I haven't bought it yet. Limited to China only, but yeah, maybe they'll send me a pair.
And over these years, we have
built totally. Iceberg. That'd be cool if we could just like plastic dip that, a little orange pair of glasses.
This class of discovery has touched on all aspects.
I am going to CES, guys. I will be there. I will be there. I will be in Vegas for a week.
All the way to algorithms.
Long time.
The limited physical space within a smartphone constraints on the size of sensors and the
so
lens
just like
modules
this limited space of a smartphone kind of limits the size of sensors. Just the same for that Air Glass. The size of glasses limits the space of tech.
Boosting camera performance.
Anyways.
I say virtually because there is, of course, one limitation: computing power. Just as the Chinese saying goes, a good rider needs a horse to match.
A good rider needs a horse to match.
Need matching hardware to achieve what they were designed to do. Unfortunately, conventional hardware simply does not have the architecture or computing power needed to get the full potential out of AI algorithms.
No, I haven't been to NYC in a while.
Which is why we at Oppo decided to refocus our imaging R&D towards the fundamentals. Finally, after years in the making, I'm proud to introduce to you today Oppo's cutting-edge imaging NPU, Mari Silicon X.
All right, so this is the new NPU. This is their custom silicon, I think. So every smartphone / every manufacturer now is kind of going that route, building their own in-house silicon. So let's see what they've got here. I'll definitely make some bids. This model, this is the Porsche Turbo model, for all of you wondering. There it is. Mari Silicon.
Mari Silicon X
cutting edge
features Oppo's best-in-class power-efficient NPU. Ultra HDR SP.
So here you get best-in-class power efficiency, ultra-high dynamic range, real-time raw processing, enhanced RGBW Pro mode.
Mari Silicon X.
So obviously Oppo is really into their camera tech.
At Oppo,
there we go. Mari Silicon
full
X.
control over every single aspect. It delivers 18 trillion operation per second.
I mean, we've seen the same thing from, Apple with their, M1 stuff, their own, bionic chips in their phones, like A15, whatever that is. Google coming out with their own silicon. So, no surprise, a huge company like Oppo is also building their own in-house chips.
Let me give you a better idea about what this means. Some of the Oppo smartphones on the market right now are already running one of our powerful AI noise reduction algorithms.
Anyways, so let's get back to the chat.
In theory, this algorithm
thank you.
Works just as well.
Yeah, I'll love to come to NYC. Thanks for the welcome. What time is it in Canada? It is 3:24 a.m.
Bring this feature to video.
And like I said, vlogging CES, yes, I will have a ton of content.
On the Find X3
okay,
Pro,
here we go. So right now, some of the phones on the Find X3 Pro, which I actually love that phone. That was a sleeper from this year.
1700 milliwatt in the platform
1700 milliwatt, okay.
This makes it essentially unusable.
So yeah, the main benefit from their own custom silicon, they can control, power consumption, they control how the entire device talks to each other. So it's, obviously way more efficient. You can see right there.
Less than half of the
Mari Silicon X, Same NPU.
Is equivalent
you can get
to
40 frames
20 times improvement in
and
4K
way less power
processing,
consumption.
making it a real breakthrough in terms of both
the specs looks
power
impressive.
and efficiency. In
Who
fact,
has an Oppo phone here? Does anyone here have an Oppo phone?
That it is set to completely
absolutely.
revolutionize what we can do.
Satush, you made the exact call there. So since Oppo owns OnePlus, expect to see this come to all the OnePlus devices in the future. So that's pretty dope.
We have integrated a terabit per second subsystem into the NPU, which is significantly saving the power.
Yeah, Intel is struggling. Intel is probably sweating.
Back and forth between storage and the processing unit. This allows us
Nick,
to make full use
Editor
of
Nick
NPU's
in the chat.
power.
Will they switch their own
Secondly,
OS?
MariSilicon X is equipped with an extra
I wouldn't be
DDR
surprised. I mean, it's tough to leave Android, but you look at
8.5
Huawei. They've gone and done their own thing.
Adding 17%
It's tough to leave Android.
more DDR bandwidth to the whole system.
Here we go. Increase 17% more
the
bandwidth.
Input and output of the image data between the SP and the NPU is continuous, with no interruptions. This minimizes delays and reduces
Which Oppo phone do you have? I got an Oppo phone, an Oppo.
Read-write cycles, meaning faster and more efficient processing. The NPU isn't the only part of MariSilicon X that has been built from the ground up.
What else have you made?
OPPO's in-house SP has been customer designed to capture image with an incredible 20-bit,
120
dynamic range.
Oh, wow.
Allowing for a contrast level
20-bit,
of 1 million,
1 million to 1 to 1,
between the
1 million
brightest
to 1
and the darkest part of the
aspect
image.
ratio,
And that means
4 times dynamic range.
In usable
so as a reference, my
$7,000
camera right
here what really
only has 10-bit color.
Look in real life.
20-bit color?
X,
that's impressive.
Stuff like HDR content is better than ever.
All right, let's see some of these reference photos here.
Videos highlight
okay, classic. 13 Pro Max against the Find X3 Pro, and this is with MariSilicon X. So they're throwing some shade at the iPhone right now, which I've got. That looks impressive. That's great dynamic range, actually.
MariSilicon X brings out the saturation
interesting
to reveal a full palette that looks
interesting. What do you guys think about that little comparison there? That looked pretty good. Demos, I know, but that looked pretty good.
Let me quickly explain what this means. You may know that improvement in smartphone video.
So this isn't technically a phone, guys. Remember, this is their own silicon. The phone announcement, the Oppo N, that's going to be tomorrow. I will be getting that as well, so I'll definitely review that.
Typically, however,
Andrew,
computing happens
Drew from the UK. Thanks for joining us, man.
End of image pipeline, mostly in VUV domain. Take Find X3 Pro.
Okay, Find X3 Pro. There we go.
The VUV domain processing can only execute basic AI algorithm and 18-bit HDR fusion.
Yep.
In the conversion from RAW to RGB.
I mean, I don't think Oppo will leave Android. I think they've just got such a big ecosystem there, and if you can't use Google services, you're already cutting out so much of the phone that a lot of people love. And I mean, creating their own custom silicon, I think, is the right move. So look at that advanced AI algorithm, 20-bit RAW, 20-bit HDR,
and a 20-bit HDR fusion. The RAW domain contains richer information.
We'll have to see. We'll have to see when this comes out in their phones. Like I said, that Find N, the Oppo Find N, which is officially announced tomorrow. I know that there's so many leaks everywhere. May or may not have it yet. Lots of testing.
Image pipeline. You are probably wondering, if processing in RAW domain offers so many benefits, why isn't everyone doing it?
Why isn't everyone doing this in RAW
yet? The answer is
the sheer amount of data.
Because of the sheer amount of data in the RAW domain.
Yeah.
Plus
shooting RAW requires a crap load of data.
It's extremely demanding on both algorithm design and computing power.
That's why you're making your own silicon.
That's why it's so rare to see image processing performed directly in the RAW domain.
Yep.
And that's why we have put so much power into MariSilicon X. 18 trillion operations per second.
18 trillions per operations per second.
Thanks
I
to
mean,
super high computing power and large throughput, we can now apply algorithms like HDR and AI noise reduction.
So yeah, you know, if you're just tuning in, essentially their new chip is a beast. It can process, you know, raw images, you know, 20-bit color,
AI
4K HDR color,
with each frame as clean as a still photo.
4K night HDR. Each frame is clear as a normal photo. That. Let's see this here. Okay, so we're recording a video now. So this is shot. What's this? Okay, so this is a smartphone shot. I mean,
remember the RGBW sensor announced earlier?
That looked kind of good.
We took the sensor pattern into consideration when we first started designing
User Master Ball, a live Carl appeared.
And now we have the hardware needed to unlock the full potential of the new sensor. Using a dual image pipeline and 2 times raw super sampling, we can process the RGB and the W signals.
Okay, yeah, so essentially they can process a lot more data.
1.7 times more texture. With RGBW Pro mode, we have maximized the potential of the RGBW
okay,
sensor.
I'll actually announce this now on the stream here. There is so many scammers, not only on my channel, but across YouTube. If you get a comment saying, "You've won this giveaway, what's that mean?"
Is also built
Scam.
using TSMC's advanced 6nm process node.
Which was your last Oppo phone? Was it the Find X3 Pro?
Mind-blowing computing power needed to deliver.
I've done a couple things with Oppo. What was the last phone that they sent me? I think Nick maybe might know.
That's Mari Silicon X.
Anyways, so there it is. There is a Mari Silicon X, the first NPU designed. Here's the classic. So 6nm, raw domain, best-in-class image processing, 4K night video, 20-bit raw, 4K HDR, you know, 10 million to 1 contrast ratio. That's nuts.
RGBW Pro mode.
20-bit Ultra HDR. I mean, specs mean nothing. Looks impressive. You know, here's maybe the camera sensor now. We got to get that in. We got to do some testing here. Well, you got the little shaky action for the sensor. I mean, what do you guys think? What do you guys think though about this? This looks kind of cool. Like, it's cool to see each company, you know, kind of pushing their own silicon to, you know, increase, you know, the own power. Like, it's great to see Google doing that. Then obviously that will make Oppo compete. That will make, you know, obviously Apple already has their own stuff. Every brand will want to come out with their own silicon to make their devices better. So I think this does help the tech space in general.
With
and you don't just have, you know,
and our AI image
Snapdragon stuff.
We are achieving a leap in computational photography. Bring us the most
Xiaomi's chip will be next. Yeah, you never know. Like, you know, I wouldn't be surprised.
With 4K HDR, AI night video. The power of Mari Silicon X supports up to 4K AI processing using lossless data.
Lossless data. Okay.
Unleashing the full potential.
Yeah. Thank you, Nick. Reno 6 Pro, Find X3 Pro. Yep.
To create a
they're both floating around the studio. Yep.
And capture larger dynamic range and more colors for more lifelike, immersive video.
I mean, think about it. So remember when I was saying the tech in, say, like their Air Glass, that is limited by the size of, you know, obviously the frame. Same thing for, like, say, a smartphone. So you can only pack so much into this little block, and until manufacturers start designing their own chips that are, you know, more powerful, that can still fit in this small space. Like, no one wants to carry around.
How far
I'm gonna bring this up here.
Starting from user insights,
I'm not saying, you know, you'd carry a phone around like this brick, but, you know, back in the day, cell phones were not this thick, but, you know, they were thick beasts.
Can capture
you want to
every
keep them
moment
thin.
that matters. With
Thanks,
the
Xbox.
arrival
That's
of Mari Silicon
way
X,
down my arm there.
we complete the final piece.
But yeah, just creating your own custom
providing
silicon
the
just seems to be
platform
the next
for
thing to
our
do to
advanced
just unlock
imaging
more power,
algorithms
still keeping
to
devices like
perform
pretty
as
thin.
they were designed to. Mari Silicon X will be commercially available on Find X
Here we go.
in Q1 2022.
Find X series
look
Q1
forward to
2022. So
all
that's
fantastic footage
coming across
and
all
videos
devices. So
you
no
will be
matter where
taking
you are,
with
that's
it.
not just in China,
Thank you.
everywhere.
各位朋友，随着5G、
We'll be
AI、
getting it.
XR 等技术的发展，科技正
Okay,
在
let me
加
minimize
速
this here
智能社会的
so
到
we
来。
can get the
以感
translations
知、
going.
互联、融合计算和人工智
There's
能
the
为
rest
代
of the
的
Oppo
关键
chat.
科技领域，未来10年将迎来超过10倍级的增速发展。等待我们的将是一个科技跃迁、虚实融合、全域智能的万物互融的新时代，
Intelligent
也是一个有
devices
着更
more
多可能性
seamlessly.
甚至不确定性的未来。
Let's lower this volume here a little bit.
但无论科技如何进步，OPPO 希望实现一个至善世界的想法都不会改变。朋友们，伙伴
Friends
们
and partners,
让我们相约
let's
未
find
来
an
不计
inspiration
不错
ahead.
微笑前行。
Yeah.
谢谢大家。
Thank you. Sheshin. Okay, so that is kind of the end of the first day of Oppo Inno Day. So, like you see, this is like the little recap right here. So, OnePlus back to the organization. They've got the custom NPU Mari Silicon X. See you next year. See you tomorrow, technically, because tomorrow I'm back here in Inno Day Live. Tomorrow they're announcing their folding phone. It's being leaked everywhere. I'm not going to announce it here on stream, but yeah, go check that out. Come back to tomorrow's. I won't be streaming, but I'll be like on Twitter. I'll be on social. I'll stick around a bit, maybe answer some questions. ProBox shoutouts. That's your shoutout right there. Who else is here in chat? I'll answer a couple questions, couple more minutes, because yeah, it is now 3:36 a.m. for me, and I probably want to head back to bed because I told you I'm streaming on my birthday. Today is my birthday, December 14th. Remember that. I haven't shared that on social. You know, only a lot of people on, you know, like the stream will know. Obviously, friends, family know. Tomorrow, I believe the stream is going on around the same time. So pretty early again. So 3 a.m. East Coast time. Depending where you are in the world. I think that's GMT plus 8. Oh, any new Lego? Thank you, Nick. Lego. Oh my God. So yesterday, Nick was there. I ordered that new AT-AT Ultimate Collector Series. $900. RIP money. But that is the next build. Yeah. That's maybe my birthday present to myself. I'm getting to be an old man. So that's gonna join the, you know, this massive shit here, all the Porsche stuff. It will probably take me close to a month to build because I only stick, you know, hour-long segments into it. But yeah, I'll share that. I'll share myself building that.
Hey, what's up? UKBHD here, and
we're plugging in another YouTuber here. That's not allowed. MKBHD, I shut you down real hard there. Any specific diet? Honestly, no. It's just more around the workouts. I still try to crush it 4 to 5 times a week. If you guys remember me from like 5 years ago, I used to be a bit beefier, a bit thicker. I was a bit more in shape. I'm slacking. I'm getting old. Got the girl, got the dog. I'm living the dad bod life. So tomorrow's event, I believe it is at the same time. So 3 a.m. East Coast. So GMT plus 8 around 4 p.m. Beijing time. So stay posted. I won't be live streaming, but if you guys like the live stream, let me know. I'll try to do it more often. I won't be on at 3 in the morning unless I'm doing it for brand. But yeah, I think that wraps up the stream. So I'm just going to thank everyone in chat. Thank you guys for my B-Day stream. How's my golf swim coming? Nick, you know it's terrible. Stop asking weird questions. How's the house reno? Good. We are still, you know, designing a lot of the I guess finishes now have to be selected, so the overall design is kind of picked. And, you know, we need to pick, like, what is the outside walls going to look like? Is that stone? Is that brick? So, yeah, lots to plan, lots to do. Yeah, just got engaged, so wedding planning is also a thing that is in the works. But anyways, guys, thanks for the B-Day stream. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. And,